There is a creator within all of us. All of us have a creator within us. And the way we express this creator is through our creativity, through what we do. We have tools within all of us to create whatever it is that we want in our lives. Every single thing that we can imagine can be created. If you go to see, that's how the world has progressed. That's how we have evolved as human beings. Everything started in our imagination, and then we found a way to bring it to reality. Some of history's greatest inventions have begun here, and it has then come out into our reality through our creative tools. So the creator has blessed us with these creative tools. The creator is within all of us. God is the ultimate creator, and he has made us in his image and likeness, which means that we have the power to create and shape our reality. We are literally put here to create, to exercise our creative powers. And we do this every day. Mere living, existing is creating. We are creating every second of our being. Every single moment is a moment where we are choosing to create our life, be it in the decisions that we say yes and no to, or literally how we feel, how we think, how we act, what we do, what we say. All of it is creating our reality, which is why I say to live is to create. How you're living is how you're creating. Every single day, the way you decide to wake up, the thoughts that you decide to entertain, the thoughts that you decide to discard, the way you process your feelings and emotions, and as a result of that, the way you act, what you do is literally what is creating your reality. Okay, I want you to understand reality creation from the creator's perspective, from our perspective. We have these creative tools that God has blessed us with, and it is up to us how we use these creative tools. Our creative tools is our imagination, our thoughts, our emotions, the way we feel about things, and ultimately our actions. These are our creative tools. This is how we create our reality. Your life is literally a canvas on which you paint your reality. Think about it. Every single thing that you do, every single thing that you expect out of this world is what is being reflected back to you. All your thoughts, all your emotions, and all your entire energy, it just matches everything that is in your current reality. So imagine your life is the canvas and your creative tools is the paint on using which you paint on this canvas, and every single day you are given a blank canvas. Although what we do is we take the same old canvas and we keep painting with our old paints, which means we keep using our same old thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and we keep going into every single day, and somehow we expect the canvas to look different, which is impossible. So what I want you to look at is how we can change our paints into a fresh set of paints. Our imagination will paint the picture, will give you a picture to paint, and we will have to use our state of being, our thoughts, our imagination, our actions to paint that canvas. Okay, that is how creation works. That is how we bring forth things into life. We materialize things. Every single thing that you're seeing in your external reality is what you have already painted with your set of paints. You have already painted this reality. So literally all that you're seeing right now, I want you to see this as the result of an older version of you, older set of pains. So everything that you see right now is a result of your older state of being. And what we can do is we can dissociate from this old canvas and start creating our new paints. Start buying new paints. Start working on new colors and getting new brushes and everything to start creating a new reality. From this point forward, what you do is what matters. Stop associating yourself so much with your external reality. Our reality is extremely malleable. At 1 second, what is there cannot be there in the other second. So our reality bends and shapes itself based on what we decide. You don't have to believe in anything woo-woo for this, although it is all a working miracle, honestly. But just think about, your life. If you start taking different actions, immediately there will be a difference in the way you function. We just remain stuck in the same old identity that is creating the same old results. That is the reason why we feel and we remain stuck. Okay, so the point is to change your identity, change your state of being, change who you are. And by that I mean change your thoughts, change your emotions, change your actions. All of these things are, things that you have a certain amount of control. Now I know when it comes to thoughts, you don't have control over what thoughts come to you, but you have control over the way you process those thoughts. You have control over how you process those emotions. You are just a vessel for all of these things to come through. What you make of it is who you are. What you make of it is what your life becomes. So there are ways in which you can process your thoughts. You can optimize your thoughts, your emotions, your actions to success. You can optimize it to match the reality that you would like to create. So from this point forward, you decide what you are wishing to create. What is it that you want to see in your external reality? And what you do is you become an exact match to that. Your identity needs to prove the existence of the thing that you would like to create. For example, if you like to attract a high ticket client or abundance, I want you to create an identity of the version of you, not another version of anyone else, not what abundance looks like for any other person, or manifesting a high ticket client looks for any other person. I want you to create a version of you that has this thing, that has abundance, that doesn't want abundance, that already has abundance. Create that version of you who has already manifested that high ticket client. Who are they being from a moment to moment basis? How do they operate from a moment to moment basis? What are the thoughts that they entertain? How are they processing their emotions? What are the emotions that are in line with this reality? It has to be a match, and it may not be an exact match at first, but you get to start from this moment to define that version of you, to define that reality that you'd love to experience. And you get that by shifting your identity, by shifting your state of being. We get to forget our older selves and become anew, and become who we would love to be. We all have this idea of this higher version of us, and we get to decide to step into that higher version of us. We get to decide to step into a reality that doesn't exist in the external world yet, but in our imagination it is crystal clear. And so we hold that vision. We hold that vision to a certain degree where it feels like it has already materialized in our world. And trust me, from experience, I can tell you that sometimes, you gotta be so delusional about that vision and act in accordance to that, that sometimes it just feels like this is actual reality, when maybe the current your current 3D does not reflect that entirely. You feel so fulfilled in the knowing that it already exists, because whatever is in your imagination is basically something that you're creating and you're putting out there using all of your creative tools. I want you to take a look at your current identity right now. It's a complete match to your surroundings. For example, things that you are struggling with are things that are actually a struggle in your reality. So I want you to look at yourself as the causation of everything. You are the cause of everything in your life. Anything that you're struggling with is reflected back to you as a struggle. Everything that you feel happy and grateful about is reflected back to you as something that you should feel grateful and happy about. So understand the difference. I want you to look at life happening and beginning from you. From you. Imagine a mirror kept right in front of you. Everything, whoever you are, whatever your belief systems are, whatever you believe to be true about yourself, whatever you believe is your reality, whatever you believe about, however you relate to the world, is what is being reflected back to you. You see this in everyday life where there are some people who go into certain situations and come out with a different set of emotions, and there are some other people who go into this exact same situation and come out with different reactions. Like, for example, I have a friend who always gets into a fight every time there is, when they're speaking to a shopkeeper or sitting in a cab or anything, and I will go through the exact same situation with the person and find no need to have any sort of retaliation. So all of our beliefs, all of who we are, is what is shaping our reality on a daily basis. And the only person to stop us from accessing a new reality is us. That's the only person. The only thing that is stopping us is our thoughts, is our state of being, is who we think and who we believe we are. The stops that we put on ourselves is just something that we do for ourselves, on ourselves. In reality, there is no one stopping us from doing anything. There is no one stopping us from changing our identity. No one can do that for us. No one can decide that for us. We decide it for ourselves. So look at yourself as a starting point. If you get to change the way you are, and you knew for a fact that reality responds to you, how would you start showing up today? How would you show up in response to the reality you wish to create? Reality is bending in your favor. How would you respond? And I want you to get out of wanting and step into a knowing, step into a deep knowing of your reality. Get to know what you'd like to create. Make it so real in your mind's eye that you live that reality every single day. And that is called active visualization. There is a process that we do where we visualize everything, and sometimes we'll visualize that thing from this point, making it a distant thing that has to happen. But if we start living in that visualization, We believe everything is true for ourselves, and that's how we're an exact match to reality. That's it. That's how reality creation works. We actively live that reality every single day. We're actively full of gratitude and knowing and belief until that reality comes to fruition. That is how we operate. And this is the basis of everything creation, everything quantum physics, everything manifestation, all of it. This is what it comes down to. It comes down to how you are the causation of your reality and how you can shift your energy to change what you are causing in your external world. Now, circumstances outside will always seem like the opposite is happening. For example, you are right now trying to manifest abundance, but maybe your bank account is not saying that. But I want you to hone into your active visualization. I want you to paint that picture so deeply that you start dissociating from your bank account. You start dissociating from this external reality to be extremely true. Now we have to operate within it. So I don't mean to tell you to just like not live there. I want you to keep one foot in your current reality and one foot in your gratitude for your new reality that is building as we speak. As you change your inner world, it is building. I want you to place less importance on the external world. It can be stressful, it can be extremely daunting to do this, it can be extremely intimidating to do this, but what helps us is trusting in the power of ourselves, trusting in the power of gratitude, trusting in the power of God. I believe that creation is not a step-by-step process. There are beautiful intricacies and complexities that we don't know yet, but our creator knows it all. We will have to respond to our current reality in a way that matches a new reality. So every time you are faced with issues relating to money or anything else, your career, your whatever that is that you're trying to create, and that is a sort of a struggle point for you, we'll have to change our perspectives and look at it in a way through the lens of our new reality. And that is how we manage living in this current reality whilst creating a new reality for us. It's like having one foot in your current reality and another foot in gratitude for everything that you are creating and even your current reality. That is how we create. This was a short video on what reality creation is. We can go deeper, and much deeper into how we create and shape our own realities. If you're interested in knowing more and getting deeper into this work, I would highly suggest to send me an email. I have a few coaching spots available for one-on-one coaching, and I would love to help you out in this coming year of 2025 as we are making 2025 the year of our mission. I hope this video helped you regain a sort of a knowing in this whole process of reality creation. I am super excited for you and for all of us to begin our 2025 on an amazing note. I hope this video helped you, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.